Thank you, Premier Smith. I want to give you an opportunity to, and particularly how it would relate to the future economy of Alberta if we do not take action to address this changing world.
Well, no one's talking about not taking action. I think what we're talking about is whether a 2030 target is realistic or a 2050 target is realistic. Our plan is centered around a 2050 target, which is what we signed on to internationally and what most of the nations of the world have signed on to, except for China, which has said 2060, and I believe India, which has said 2070. I can tell you the cost. We almost had an experience of that in January of 2024 at 5 o'clock at night when the sun went down and there was no solar. And it was minus 30, and so we had to turn down the wind turbines because they have mechanical failure after minus 30. We had to do an emergency call out to our people to turn off their lights while they were doing dinner and homework with their kids at night to avoid having our power grid fail. When the power grid failed in Texas, 1,000 people died. So I think that's the one thing that we have to keep in mind about reliability.
Thank you. Wanted to take a moment to ask about the electricity market in Alberta. According to the Pembina Institute, the moratorium on renewable energy projects has resulted in half of proposed renewable energy projects being cancelled or stalled. How do you defend this loss of investment in Alberta?
Well, I'd encourage you to look at every other province that doesn't have anywhere near the amount of installed wind and solar as we do. We do because we've got a private sector market. And the reason we've been able to bring so much on is because when the wind doesn't blow, which is 70% of the time, and solar doesn't work, which is 90% of the time, we have natural gas to back it up.
Thank you very much.